Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. I'm not Wally. He is still sick. He officially has COVID.
Woo!
But the good news
Yay.
is he's here with us.
Yay.
Still doing his
Oh.
job.
How are you feeling?
On a scale of 1 to death,
Oh.
I'm touching the hem of the garment.
Uh-oh.
Poor
Really?
guy.
So it's gotten worse since yesterday.
Yeah, it did. I kind of thought I was going to be better than yesterday, and I woke up today. I'm just really tired. The sore throat went away, which is nice, but I'm like super tired. My body hurts, and that could be age. But
Do you think that the way that you're feeling right now, though, in terms of the push through it mentality, do you think that how you're feeling right now would still be push throughable if you didn't have COVID
sure.
and nothing was coming
Yeah.
up?
Oh yeah, everything's push throughable. I could definitely be there working. I wouldn't be a lot of fun, but I could be there working.
So does this compare to your last time that you had it? Because this is the second time you've had the vid. So what is the difference?
I know. It's pretty much the same.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really tired and just achy, not feel great. But yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Well, and I was
I don't
shocked.
get it like super bad.
Well, you sound pretty bad. I was shocked.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was shocked when I texted you and said, "Hey, can we do this?" And then I didn't hear from you, and that's not like you because you're usually glued to your phone. And so then I text Marty, and she said that you
Yeah.
were still asleep.
Yeah, that's because I was actually asleep. So yeah, it kind of wiped me out. I'm tired. But thanks for waking me up. That was fun.
You're welcome.
I didn't sleep
Here's
much
the-
last night.
Here's the interesting thing, though, in my head is that I think for us, it takes COVID to, in essence, try to match the amount of sleep that you can just get
Oh,
on
me?
a
Yeah,
natural
yeah.
basis.
Oh,
Like if
yeah.
your weekend,
Oh,
we have to get COVID to match your weekend sleeping abilities.
Well, Wally, what are you doing
Oh, yeah.
to keep yourself busy?
It's really not a ton. I'm playing my race car game, so that's fun. My virtual game. I have a computer that I got, my new work computer, so I've been changing all that stuff over. Yesterday I cut promos, did email, worked on a parody song, so I've still been working. But
Of course.
Because what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. What else are you going to
yeah,
do? What about your wife, Marty? How's she feeling? How is she with all of this?
let me see. She started taking medicine last night, and so she's
Because
out
she
of an
feels
abundance
bad?
of caution.
Oh.
No, how do you feel, honey? She says she feels fine, but she was just like, well, I should probably take some medicine just in case. And we're like not in each other's faces, but we're definitely hanging. Like it's not like COVID before where you put one person upstairs or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And she didn't get it last time I got it.
Tiger blood. I'm telling you. She's
She
got
truly
it.
is the only one with tiger blood.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's why we're all scared of her, you know?
Especially you. Well, and then I
Yeah.
thought of one more question with the diet. Is that out the window or no?
No, I had 83-cent ham yesterday.
Nice.
That
Tastes the
was
same with
good.
COVID?
Yeah. It still has the same lack of flavor. So that's good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm staying in the diet, and so should be totally good. I'll be there Monday for sure, but
Well-
I'm just gonna have a boring weekend.
Oh, good grief. Well, one person that won't be here is Gavin. Gavin won't be here Monday.
True that.
Yeah.
So did you want to say anything to him before he goes off to the hospital to have his baby, his first baby?
Oh, young Gavin, you have no idea what you're in for. I'm trying to make it sound the worst possible, so when it's not, you're like, oh, that wasn't as bad as he said. I'm good. I can handle this. You're going to be tired and overwhelmed, and you kind of get overwhelmed with things easily, and so there's going to be a
Oh, man.
lot, and you're going to wonder, like, why do they let people have children without any sort of training? And you're going to forget everything they tell you, but then something kicks in, and especially you've got her mom there, you'll be golden.
Yeah, I think I think dad mode will activate like when it needs to
Yeah.
activate, because up until this point, I've always said that until Bennett is physically in this world, I don't feel like a dad, at all.
Well, and
Yeah.
also, too, I think you can find some hope in the fact that if they can hand a baby over to Wally and he can raise a daughter and she's still alive and well,
succeeding.
Yeah, and actually helping society, I think anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Be
that.
prepared for your heart to explode. Like, that is the one cool thing about this. Like, you think you love your wife and you think you love, all these things, and then you look at this baby for the first time and you're like, I had no idea I had this capacity to love something.
Yeah.
And it's the most amazing feeling.
Yeah, I feel like there's nothing like it.
By your wife yelling and like, oh, I'm in pain. Like, oh, okay.
When I'm like, it's a boy, she's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you think
did this to me? Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a boy or a girl, Wally?
I think with Gavin's lack of testosterone, I'm going girl.
I can't make a boy.
Yeah, I don't think you can make a boy. Like said the guy with one daughter.
Yeah, right.
Like I can't throw stones.
I've been saying that I do want a girl more than a boy, but not in a way that if a boy is what pops out, that I'll be like, oh,
yeah, you
bummer.
won't be disappointed.
Can I return that?
Yesterday on the Aftercast, he was worried that his baby was going to come out ugly.
No, you guys put that in my head.
What? No.
You guys are Chad was the one who's like, are you worried that your kid's going to come out ugly?
No, all babies are cute to me.
I don't think so.
No, they're not, Rock. You've said before how ugly babies are.
I have never said that. I don't remember any of that.
I think I'm capable of having one.
Oh my gosh, we talked about that at length, and you went to your friend who had a
we're
really
losing
ugly
you.
baby.
We're losing you. Are you still there, Wally? All right, Wally, we're going to let you
I believe her name was... No.
All right, Wally, we're going to let you go to your sick bed, your deathbed, whatever you want to call it. And we hope you feel better. But if you are running a fever, if you have chills, all that on Monday, do not come in. No.
Yes,
I
he
can't
will.
take more than 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
I can't take more than 2 days.
That's a waste of time.
I can't.
This is already taking too much.
You're ridiculous. Okay.
Although when I went to pick up the phone today and I was trying to text you, the 0 looked like an 8. And I'm like, oh wow, I've got double weird vision. That's fun.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm like, oh, this is so weird.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, I trust Marty that she'll be taking care of you and hopefully help you make right decisions, mature decisions.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Try not to miss me too much.
Already done.
Right. It's hard. It's hard.
Thanks, Gavin. Bye.
Bye. Gavin, do you think he sounded pretty sick?
Oh, he sounded miserable.
He did.
He definitely sounded like beaten down and just tired. And for him to sleep till 8 a.m.
That's shocking.
That's wild. But
he typically will wake up even on a day off
6?
6 maybe.
Like he's up and with the sun. So good for him.
Well, I was looking on our potty group, and if you don't know what our potty group is, if you have a Facebook account, just text the word potty, PODDIE, to 91979. We'll send you a link so you can join the Facebook group. But it's where we have some off the air, more personalized interaction with our listeners. Cashel, she commented on Wally's sick video, Gavin.
Oh, okay.
She said, the end is near. And that's so true. Michelle said, color me shocked. So true. We were shocked. Chris, he commented with, Wally took a sick day. And in other news, some weird guy with wings is blowing a trumpet for some reason.
Jeez. Technically, he's on day 2 of sick. This is 2 sick days in a row.
Pretty crazy. But hopefully he'll get to feeling better. Like I said, he'll be back maybe on Monday. But you won't be here on Monday, Gavin.
Hopefully I'll be gone for, a healthy few weeks of life, getting used to adjusting to a little baby.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very cute. And I will be sharing, I'll send photos.
Please, yeah.
I'll send updates. We'll make sure people can see what gender baby I have.
Because we had a poll going on the potty group, I think, at the beginning, where it was like, do you think he's going to have a boy or a girl? And I can't remember which one.
I don't either. There was also a poll that was made about whether or not I would faint during the the process.
Maybe we should do that in the potty group. Just have a bunch of polls and people vote about different things.
Yeah.
Well, before we get started with Bennett, before we talk about all that and weekend plans, we do have a couple of Birthday shout outs. Glenn wants to wish his friend Nicole a happy birthday. Said Nicole has been through so much in her life and continues to fight for her daughter and her son. She deserves everything good in life. Happy birthday, Nicole. Nicole, we hope you have a great day. Then we've got Elijah the Great. He's celebrating a birthday today. That's what he calls himself. He's turning 14. He said, I love the Wally Show podcast, Star Wars, Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, that's
playing
wild.
sports with my friends and making Lego stop-motion animation for my YouTube channel.
Okay, that's cool.
Also, my condolences to Hayden.
Poor guy.
Hypothetical Hayden has just been through the ringer. I wonder if Hypothetical Hayden has checked on his father.
Oh,
On his
his
sick
dad
bed.
has COVID.
Yeah,
Hey, Dad,
be
I
like,
want to see how you're doing.
"Dad."
I don't want to talk to you.
You'll make me sicker than COVID
Don't
will.
come near me. Or if Wally's a truly evil tyrant, he'd be like, I'm going to go find Hayden. I'm going
And
to
give him
this
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, that is
What a-
evil.
And I think Wally likes to do this every once in a while, but to clarify, Hayden, very much hypothetical.
Yeah,
very
hypothetical.
much not a real
He's
person.
not a real person,
Wally is
but
not a bad dad.
In my heart, he is a real person.
We've been talking about him for like half a year.
I know, that's true. And then Isabel wants to wish her sister Olive a happy birthday.
I love the name Olive.
Yeah, Olive is an amazing, sweet sister. We are all so lucky to have her. Happy birthday, Olive. Kind of early. She's celebrating tomorrow, but happy birthday nonetheless. All right, now we are on to
Weekend plans.
Weekend plans,
Oh.
weekend plans. Everybody's got, why am I doing it alone?
Because I got ahead of the game. Ready?
Oh,
Weekend plans.
Everyone's got them weekend plans.
Hey.
So I'll start since yours is a little bit bigger.
Thank you. You're right.
I am going to go see the movie Twisters
I
today.
am so excited for you to do this. I hope you like
Yeah.
Glenn Powell as much as Wally and I do after this movie. I hear that's what this movie affects people.
I've heard that he's eye candy
Yeah.
in the film, but I am excited just because I loved the first one. The first one was fantastic.
I still haven't seen the first
Oh, you gotta
Twister.
see it. And then the second one should be just as good. What was funny was my friend and I, we were trying to determine which time we were going to go. And I told her we should go to the 2:00 one because it has the recline chairs.
Oh,
That is
yes.
one thing that they have spoiled me on. I will never be able to go back to normal seating when it comes to
I think we
theaters.
did a few months ago for a movie. We went to see something with my family, and I walked in, and someone was like, "Oh, we've got pretty close to the screen seats. It'll be a bummer." I'm like, "Oh well, you'll just recline and try and
Yeah.
catch it all." And then I walked in, and it was just normal upright seating.
See, I can't do it
Like,
anymore.
wait, I'm not a peasant. What am I
Right.
doing here?
I love the reclining seats. So I'm going to do that today, and then we'll probably go out and eat afterwards. Tomorrow, I've got a few things up in the air. I had some plans, but it looks like they're getting canceled, but that's okay.
Is it one of those getting canceled, but you're like, "Oh well"?
Yeah,
all
I mean,
right,
I'm
I'll
not too
stay
disappointed.
Home and
Right,
relax.
yeah. I've got plenty of puzzles, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. And then Sunday is church. So it's a pretty typical weekend for me. But the same cannot be said for our young Mr. Gavin.
Quite atypical, I'd say.
Right.
So should have a baby by the end of the weekend, and I am very much just kind of, we've talked about it. I'm on the edge of my seat for all of the details about what they are.
Yeah, because you don't know what to expect.
No,
This is
I
your
have no
first
idea.
kid,
When-
and she's getting a C-section.
And when we first meet them, it's like we're gonna see. Well, I guess it could be a bald baby, so we could
Yeah.
maybe not know hair color and
Right.
I think eyes. There's something I've read or heard that eye color can
Change.
take some time.
I've heard that too, yeah.
to settle in. So we'll figure
But
that out later.
you're gonna have to get scrubbed up. You're gonna have to wear the little things on your feet, cover up that beard, maybe
yeah,
hairnet,
it's gonna
all
be
that stuff.
It's gonna be weird.
And then I think you just sit next to her
Yeah.
while they're moving everything around and getting that baby out.
yeah.
And then it comes out screaming.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's a girl or it's
It's
a
a boy.
I guess they'll know that you don't know.
They should, yeah. Well, I think we'll have that completely clarified. I think at some point or another, right now, there's the innate surprise of it happening and us seeing what they are right out of the gate, and that will be cool. If somebody lets it slip that day, you're like, I was gonna find out. I was gonna find out
But
today.
hopefully not.
Hopefully not,
Hopefully
though.
What time do you have to be there?
I think we're going in the afternoon. So it's
Really?
yeah.
Do you
so-
like that or no?
I don't know.
I don't know if I would like that
I
because
want
then
it to-
I have to think about. I would want it to be the first thing in the morning.
I would want to get it. I want to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But it is weird to think that there's Gavin, not the dad, and Gavin,
The dad.
The dad that's about to come out of his cocoon and start raising a kid, hopefully
So
in the way
weird.
of the Lord. And
Well, hopefully. Well, how long do you have to stay in the hospital after a C-section?
it should be. I think there's a good 12 hours of recovery that she gets.
Okay.
I don't know the answer to that actually. So we'll see.
Who's going to the hospital with you?
It's just going to be the two of us, and then her mom is going to come as well.
So her dad didn't want to.
He's coming up.
he's coming.
So he's coming up when once they're born, he'll come up. So we have this. I will say that we have this crazy weekend having to do with our in-laws driving up to town today. 5 of them, love them to death. We at one point the whole thing was that they were going to stay at the house and there was going to be chaos there, but my mother-in-law said that she got them a hotel. So do kind of get to
that's nice
to maintain the home balance of non-chaos when the chaos is just about to start. So that at first I was like in for a weekend, but now we're in for they're in town and they are bringing us up a car that we're buying from them. So this is resolution to the 3 months of car pursuit that we've had after that chaos. And so, there's a lot of things happening this weekend and a lot of changes
who's going to take care of the 2 fur babies?
Mother-in-law. She'll do the
go back and forth at the
stuff.
hospital. I see.
She's going to be our go-between to help with things, get things done.
A big question. How do you think you'll do in the operating room as you're sitting there next to Haley, your wife, and you might hear a few things, you might see a few things? How do you think you're going to do?
Hopefully not smell I don't know. I'm a queasy little breezy when it comes to...
Queasy little breezy.
I'm a queasy little breezy when it comes to some of this stuff, so it's going to be an experience, and I think that I will struggle and try my best not to see anything but be supportive.
Yeah, just keep your eyes on her face.
Because I said this from the get-go that I'm like, from the get-go, I'm like, I'm a buy the head guy. Like there's no experience
you
that
know that they actually make it where I know in C-sections typically they have like the sheet that's up so you can't see anything. Yes. But there are some women that choose to want to see it all, so they'll put up like a clear.
That's psychopathic.
It's a little crazy. Yeah,
it's a little bit wild. I've heard you see you, like in a way that you never want to see.
Yeah, you don't
yourself.
Come back from that. Now, how is Haley doing with it all?
I think she's good. I think she's ready for it to happen, for the baby to be born, and for us to just get this whole thing started. And so I think part of it's just that you spent 9 months not knowing you're like growing this kid, and something like obviously guys will never understand, and I think that leads to where postpartum comes into to play, and so that's also something that we're gonna have to tackle, because I've known a lot of women who have dealt with postpartum depression and have seen how that can impact them. So I'm curious how it'll be for Haley. But then it's like, we're going to have to right out the gate be adjusting to the schedule of a kid. A lot of sleeping, a lot of
sleeping
little
when
clothes.
You can. Yeah.
I've done a lot of laundry, and it's all very like, oh, this is so cute. And now it's like, oh, wait, I'll actually be putting them in this outfit next week.
Do you have a first outfit picked out?
Yeah, we've had this like travel bag packed for a while now. So I've been watching more videos on like swaddling, on techniques for calming a baby down and just seeing the signs of what they need. I had a dream 2 nights ago about changing diapers. So
was it a good dream or a bad dream?
It was a number 1, so could be worse. Yeah, okay. So it's just like, I need to change this. I see the blue line. Time to make this happen.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see the first photo, but then also I hope that we can get a video of you changing a poopy diaper. That would be great. I am all for it. I want to see every bit of that. Yeah. And then Haley's going to have to be the one that's holding you up. You're like, you can do this. It'll be great.
Yeah. She'll be the strong one.
For sure. Because you're the what? The easy. What did you say you were?
What is it? I'm queasy. I'm queasy as a breezy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm queasy as a breezy.
Oh, gosh. Well, guys, this is the last you'll hear from Gavin for a little bit since he'll be gone on maternity leave or paternity leave is what he wants to call it.
I'm a
whatever.
man. It's
I
my
don't know.
paternity.
So he'll be gone, but hopefully Wally will be back on Monday. If not, your homegirl's going to be solo flying.
Solo flying, coming in, making a really, shoddy little best of in the morning.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways. All right. Well, thanks so much for being a potty. Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.